Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 42 of my modded survival series. I'm basically starting off where I left off in the last episode, and if you recall, I was able to, although I'm not wearing them, all of the Thaumaturge's robes and all of that goodness. But in today's episode, I am actually going to start out a little bit differently because whenever I'm up at the top where all of my Thaumcraft stuff is, I need to be able to access my AE system because I need to be able to research things and basically grab different supplies. So what I'm going to do is I need to create not the wireless charger, but it should be like the wireless access point. Here it is. So I should be able to do this. What am I missing? Receiver. And that is going to require a flux crystal, which I need some dust. So let me go ahead and craft 4 of those guys. Go ahead. And I did quite a bit of crafting in between episodes. I still haven't automated the inscriber over here yet, so I'm having to manually do it. That is definitely a upcoming episode, but it's going to be a while. You can see that I have quite a few of these calculation, logic, and engineering processors, so we should be good for a while on that. There we go, my flux dust, and we have the flux crystal, or pearl, or whatever it was called. So let me go ahead and grab the wireless receiver. There we go. And this guy was the wireless access point. Alright, so I am not exactly sure where I want to put this. I'll just put it there for the time being, and I'm missing a channel. And that's probably because I ran out of channels here. Let me grab my Yeta wrench. There we go. No, 13. And I am doing this all the way through. Oh wait, it's online now. Okay. I guess it just took a little bit for it to register. So this device is online, but obviously we can't do this without a wireless receiver or terminal. So let's go ahead and create one of those. Let's see what we have in the system so far, and absolutely nothing. What are these energy cells? I don't have any of those guys. Flux dust, so I need 8 of those. And how many does this craft? Just 1? Right. 8 times 4 is 32. So let's go ahead and create 32 of these guys, if I am doing my math correctly. And let's see. Come on. Let's go ahead and grab one of these guys out. And I'll just leave it there for now until more of those have been created. And what else do I need? I need one of these illuminated panels. So I got 2 of those. Oh, what did I run out of? How do I get the recipes from this? Alright, so I need more quartz glass. Whew, boy. Alright, I really don't have a lot of these things, do I? Let me see how much I can craft up. There we go. Looks like I'm going to need a lot of this glass. Quartz glass. There we go. Let me go ahead and craft up a good 30 of that. I don't want to do the math right now. So right now it's really just a waiting game for most of the things to actually craft. But I should be able to get some of this going at least. I guess I can make another one of these guys. There we go. And you, guess I should have looked before to know that I needed 2 of those. There we go, ME terminal. And now it's just a matter of this guy. So I need more of these energy cells. How many do I have now? I probably shouldn't have clicked that. Energy cells. Alright, so I just need 2 more. That is awesome. And I think it's because I used some of the dust for other crafting items. So let me go ahead and just grab some of these. Because I need 2 more of these energy cells. There we go. There we go. That is all I needed. Sweet. And that... remote. Nope, not remote. Wireless. Let me go ahead and grab this. Dense. There we go. So now I should be able to create my wireless terminal. Yay! And you can see that it's using RF, or AE power, I guess. And it's fully charged. Cool. And I cannot access it. And that is because I need a security station. So this is yet another device. Wow. Is it really going to require 16K? Okay. Can I even craft that? I guess I can. So let me go ahead and craft that. Security, what is the top thing that I need? An ME chest. Can I even craft one of those? I think I can. Formation core I have. Oops. And I need an annihilation core. And now I can create ME terminal. ME chest. Okay. And now it's just waiting for the... Oh, 16K is done. Sweet. So let me go ahead and pop this. I don't think I really need this to be visible. Let me see. Maybe not. Let me probably put this downstairs. Where's my Yeta wrench? There we go. Let me run downstairs real quick, and I should be able just to pop it in right underneath somewhere. Maybe... got energy conduit right there, and that's kind of annoying. I might just move this down a little bit. Maybe right there. Yeah. I will clean this stuff up later. You get the general sense of what I'm wanting to do here. There we go. And let's see. I should be able to access this now and throw in my wireless receiver, my wireless terminal, and we have it linked to my system, and I should be able to right click, and there we go. I have access to all of my stuff. But the problem now is that I need to be able to access it from the distance. If I don't know what the default range is. Yeah, the default range is really not that far. I think I'm probably about 16 to 20 blocks away. So in order to deal with that, I need to create extenders, I think? No. Let me just look real quick through applied energistics, and if I can remember what these look like. Wireless boosters, here we go. Alright, so what do I need for that? Wireless booster, why did everything move? There we go. Ender dust. What in the world? Okay, so this is just ender pearls, and I think I can just run it to the sag mill. So let me throw these in a sag mill, and we have ender dust. Okay, there we go. Ender dust. I'm not sure how many of these I want, because this does basically increase the amount of RF usage. So right now, 16 meter range or 16 block range, it's using 16 RF per tick. If I add 6 of these, it's up to 30 RF per tick. And this is above and beyond what I'm already using for my AE system in general. But as you saw, just putting in 6 increased it to 30 meters. Now I'm at 80 meters with 16 of these panels, and I am not sure how far. I should probably just run up here real quick. Oop, A little bit too far. Well, I can right click and I still have access, which is good. And still have access. Oh, right there. Alright, so basically this spot right here is my range. I might actually increase that a little bit further if I can. I remember in the previous versions of Applied Energistics, you had a maximum of 16 blocks that you can go, or 16 of these cards. Let me see if I can add any more. Oh, there we go. Now we're at 118 RF per tick, which should be fine because my reactor down here has been going just fine. Haven't had any kind of issues with my reactor not being able to keep up. But now, let me just double check. This is 105 meters distance. So if I come out here, how far can I be? I can still access it there. Oh, right there. Okay. Might increase it again later. Looks like this is the farthest, but at least I will be able to access it at my Thaumcraft area, basically anywhere in my Thaumcraft area, and that is going to be very, very beneficial moving forward because of all of the stuff that I'm going to want. So yeah, I think that is going to work out pretty well. So one of the other things that I did in between episodes was to do a little bit of research, and today I would actually like to go ahead and start upgrading some of my stuff because if you remember from previous episode, and here's my wand, I had to run all over the place basically to recharge the wand, and I probably should have done it in between episodes, but the iron-capped wand is really not that good. So what I want to do is probably go ahead and do a little bit of upgrading, at least to the next tier, which I believe is going to be the Great Wood Wand Core with gold wand caps. And right now, the wand that I have, you can see that there's 105% V cost, and that is really not good because we're basically wasting V. If I put my suit on, it just brings me down to 100%, which is pretty bad because this is supposed to give you discounts, but if it's basically doing an even trade there, it's really not worth it. So what I want to do is go ahead and grab a little bit of gold, and you can see that this wireless terminal is already proven useful to us. And this, we should just be able to craft these. No. I think this is a magical crafting, so it has to be done in the arcane work table, and you can see that it's flashing, so that means that I can put my wand in and grab my golden caps. Yay! Alright, so now that I have the golden wand caps, I also need the Great Wood Wand Core, and this is able to hold 50 V of each type, and I think my existing wand is, what, 25? Yeah, 25 capacity. Really, it's basically doubling plus the V discount. It's probably a good idea to do this early as possible, like I'm doing here. And throw this in there, and looks like it just uses 3 of the, what is that? I don't even remember. Predito or something? Alright, so the golden rod, and I just remembered. Anytime that you craft something, scan it. Cool. Because once you combine this, you would end up having to create another one just to scan it later, and that's kind of a waste. So now I should be able just to come in here and put it in here, and I have insufficient V, of course, because I need at least 9 of each aspect. So what I'm going to do from here is go around the world and see if I can collect a little bit more V so that I can go ahead and craft that wand. Alright, so with my wand fully charged, I am able to, let me just double check that I have all of my discount stuff, and I can go ahead and grab my gold banded greatwood wand. Yay! So now I have 50, and of course it comes empty. Yay! So let's see, if I were to create, let's see, like one of these enchanted fabrics, you can see that it's 0.9 of all of those aspects, whereas with this it's a full 1. So I do save a little bit. I mean, it's a percentage, so doing like 1, it's really not that big of a change, but it's probably about 90%, which is pretty good, and that's basically with all of the discounts. If I don't have the discount, it still gives a little bit of discount, I guess, because that went down to 0.95, which is kind of cool, whereas this is going to be 105. Nice! So now, what I want to do, I still have a little bit of aspects, or V, in this wand. So what I want to do is kind of look at the other things that we can start crafting, and as you can see, I did a little bit more research in between, but I do want to start with some basic alchemy, and that's just basically taking a cauldron with any kind of wand, and I can start throwing crap in it. So let me go ahead and grab some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And it is really nice to be able to access my AE system from here. Very, very nice. I don't have to run all the way down every time I need to get something. And there we go. We have a crucible. From here, I do need water, unfortunately. So I do need to go and grab a couple of buckets of water. I do have 2 buckets here. So let me run downstairs real quick, because I do need to keep that full of water. 1, 2. There we go. Yay! Elevators for the win. Alright, so I am probably going to put this right here for now. Just an infinite water supply. That way I can always have this on hand. I'm going to put one of these buckets away and fill my cauldron. There we go. And underneath, I will need a little bit of netherrack because I need to start a fire. And my wireless charger. So netherrack, I have 145,000. That's actually taking quite a bit of my AE system up. I need to do something about that. And a little bit of flint and steel. There we go. And if you right-click this, start a fire, you'll be able to see soon that this water will start boiling. Of course, I don't like the fire, but that's fine. And you can see that it's boiling now, which means that it's ready for putting stuff in it. And one of those things could be like Nitor, and I should have done the research. How hard is this? Oh, this is pretty easy because Lux is just fire and air. So I can just, I have more fire. So let me just alternate between these two. And now I have Nitor. Boop. Yay. So with Nitor, it's basically a light source. It's endless, ever-burning flame. You can also use it as fuel, a little bit more efficient, I think, than charcoal. This is just going to take 3 Potentia, 3 Lux, and 3 Ignis. So the best sources for that, let's just go ahead and look in here for torches. This actually has Ignis and Potentia, and this has Lux. I think that's the 3 that we need. Nice. Alright, so we can actually use the Tinker's torches, and it will give us a pretty even amount. If I can grab some coal, Probably some charcoal is a little bit better. There we go. 40, that'll work. And each one of these is 1. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 of these torches, right? No. Am I doing this wrong? What is the math? 3 of that and 3 of those. Okay, so this is just 1 of each. So if I did just 3, that's going to be 3 of those, and I can do 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that, and 3 of these. Right? Oh, catalyst. I forgot the catalyst. Throwing in glowstone. Glowstone. I forgot that. Pretty important. Bam. Too late. Crap. Alright, so here's a little issue. As you can see, aspects eventually start decaying and producing other things. So yeah, that happened, and the way to empty the cauldron is just to shift right click, and it just dumps that crap into the air. Probably not a good thing for the environment, but let me just try this again. This time I'll be a little bit more prepared. As you can see, you have to have these aspects in the crucible, but then you have the catalyst item, which is the glowstone dust, and that basically does the conversion into the nitor. So I need to do this again, and this is going to be 3 of those guys, because it's 3 of each of those, and 3 of these, because these are single lux, and I need glowstone. I really need to clean up my inventory. Alright, so it's boiling, it's ready to go. Bam. And this should be completely empty. Wayla should show you, but I think if I have my goggles of revealing on, which I do, probably should switch out to this real quick. What is the key binding for Wayla? Because that is in the way. All Wayla. Let's see, config screen, hide, show, numpad 1. There we go, cool. Alright, so that was in the way, but now you can see that there's no aspects actually in here anymore, so that was a perfect amount in order to grab the nitor. And one thing that I want to do is prevent myself from having a fire outbreak. I can put nitor underneath the cauldron, and it's safe. Don't have to worry about touching it. It doesn't burn anything. It doesn't spread any kind of fires. Probably a little bit better for putting under your cauldron. One of the things that you have to be careful about is stepping on it, because you're basically burning yourself. Alright, so what I want to do, I create a nitor, but I forgot to scan it. Again, remember to always scan, because that will actually unlock other things eventually, and this one didn't. So I should be able to start looking at things like aluminum, and this is going to be potentia and fire. So fire, there we go, and I should just be able to alternate back and forth between lux and fire, and that makes it simple. There we go. So now I have aluminum, which is also very similar to nitor, but this a little bit better in regards to like burn time. You can see 6400 burn time, whereas this is... Can you not use this as a fuel? I'm not sure, but I know that you can use these nitor as light sources. I don't think you can with aluminum, but there's plenty of things that we'll want for this. So let me take a look. I have some charcoal, and that's my catalyst. We need ignis, per DTO, Potentia. What can I get with Radicchio? I cannot recall. Yep, I need to scan that. Cool. Scan all the things. I really don't recall. I will have to take a look. And one thing that you can do, if you always forget what things have these aspects, you can click on this little button, and right here you can see all of the things that you have scanned that contains that, and it does look like cobblestone. There is a good source. Don't have any on me, so let me go ahead and grab some cobblestone, and you can see that there's one plus a little bit of Terra. It's not going to be a perfect match for the Elementum because this one doesn't have Terra in it, but it does have the Perditio, and I can get Potentia from the torches here, right? Yeah, so the Potentia and Ignis I get from the Tinker's torches. Sweet! Cool. Yeah, I can also get it from charcoal, but that's 2. This is a little bit cheaper since it's 1 of each of those aspects. Tinker's torches, yeah. How did I get so many Tinker's torches? Okay. So what I want to do is measure out, I cannot remember, 3 of each. So I get 1 of those, so 3 cobblestone. Oh, I keep doing it. Just 3, please. And then 3 of these, plus a single charcoal. Gives me Elementum. Yay! Alright, cool. So I should be able to scan this maybe, and it'll unlock other things, maybe? No? Oh, there we go. So now that we have both of those researches, it allowed us to unlock the Essentia distillation. So we should be able to at least do a little bit more of this research. That's going to be a little bit more. And we can start actually doing some of the automation for Essentia breakdown. And that'll unlock the ability to do some of the more advanced things, such as some of the arcane infusion. I don't think any of these are arcane infusion. No. Alright, so what I want to do is go ahead and do the other research for this. I'll probably go ahead and do the research for some of the thaumic metals and maybe some of these other things. And as soon as I have that, I will be right back. Alright, I did quite a bit of research. I unlocked a few things, and this is going to be for all of the alchemy. God, I can't speak. All of the alchemy stuff that we're going to need. We should be able to go ahead and create some of this. I am running low on time, so I'm going to breeze through this real quick. I probably should have cleaned up my inventory just a tad. So let me go ahead and grab the 7 iron that I'm going to need for my crucible or cauldron, and then I convert into a crucible. There we go. And then I also need some of these shards. I am going to choose you and some stone. Yes, I cannot find anything in my inventory right now. Where is my... There it is. Stone. So I should be able to grab some of this stuff and surround any of these shards. There we go. Throw in my iron-capped wand. Let me just create a couple of those. I don't want to create too many and end up needing to go and recharge my wand right now. There we go. And if I look at my Thaumanomicon, first things first, let me go ahead and scan this stuff before I forget, because I always forget. There we go. And Thaumanomicon. I love saying that word, Thaumanomicon. And we want a furnace. All right. Furnace is going to be some cobblestone, just like you, with the crucible on top, some of these stones around, and we have our alchemical furnace. Nice. I will put this here for now. And I also need one of these alembics, which is going to be a little bit more. I probably don't even have all of the stuff for all of this. But let me go ahead and try at least a little bit. I'm going to be throwing materials everywhere because I do not have the inventory space. Alright, and gold. I have plenty and plenty of gold. If I remember right, it was like that. Gives me the V filter. Oop, not you. Let's see. Use the V filter and this configuration. That's pretty simple. Let me grab iron again. Throw that silver wood back in there. There we go. Just use the bucket that I have on me right now. And it gives me one of these little arcane alembics. And it looks like it did consume my bucket, unfortunately. But now we should be able to at least throw in, let me just throw in maybe a single torch or something. Yeah, let me just grab a torch. And you can see that this will burn up. If I use the alimentum as my fuel source, it'll burn that up. And now, if I look, my arcane alembic is going to contain the 2 lux of the 2 things. Can't even think right now. It's been a long episode. So, yeah, we should be able to continue with this, with some of the distillation of all of the different types of aspects. There's plenty of stuff in here. This is going to be used quite a bit moving forward to be able to break down into the individual aspects, and you'll see why in the next episode, so definitely stay tuned. I did reach that wrapping up point, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like that long of an episode, but I think it's about that 30-minute mark. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you could rate the video down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.